Back with us on the SportsMax Zone. The 7-year-old Irish-bred gelding Twilight payment under jockey Jockey McNeil for trainer Joseph O'Brien made all the running to win the 2020 Melbourne Cup, run over 16 furlongs at Flemington Racecourse in Australia on Tuesday morning, Caribbean time. Twilight payment at odds of 27-1 held on grimly to beat Tiger Moth by a quarter length and give his owner Lloyd Williams his 7th win in Australia's most famous horse race. Tiger Moth is trained by Aidan O'Brien, the father of Joseph O'Brien, the trainer of Twilight Payment. Now, while the 27-year-old Joseph was saddling his second Melbourne Cup win after rekindling in 2017, Daddy Aidan, who's 51, has never won the coveted event. Indeed, son seems to now be making a habit of getting in Daddy's way, as that 2017 victory by Joseph's rekindling saw Aidan's Johan Vermeer finish a close second. Yeah, and the race was live on SportsMax this morning. We started our coverage at about 9:30 p.m. with the build-up, and we had a little bit of technical issues during the running of the race, but I'm sure you would have seen it just the same. And this gives me an opportunity to announce that we'll be having the Breeders' Cup. The Breeders' Cup, which is usually exclusive to other networks, I did confirm today, SportsMax will be carrying the Breeders' Cup the last day on Saturday, and you can watch the Zone for the rest of the week to see the promo leading into the Breeders' Cup as we look at the main contenders on the Saturday race card for you. Meanwhile, Tiger Moth's jockey Kerrin McEvoy was slapped with the biggest fine in Australian racing history for breaching whipping rules. McEvoy must pay 50,000 Australian dollars and serve a 13-day suspension. McEvoy, who has won 3 Melbourne Cups, was found to have whipped Tiger Moth, who finished second, 13 times before reaching the 100 meters mark of the race, and he struck the horse 21 times overall. Now, under Australia's rigidly enforced rules, jockeys are prohibited from striking their horse more than 5 times before reaching the 100 meters mark. And my producer must be saying, go on, because tragedy also struck in the Melbourne Cup as the 2019 Epsom Derby winner Anthony Van Dyck had to be euthanized, put down, taken out of his pain, after he broke a fetlock approaching the home turn in the Melbourne Cup. The fetlock joint in a horse or a large animal, 4-legged animal, resembles the ankle in a human, but is technically similar to the ball of the foot of a human. Now, Anthony Van Dyck, who's trained by Aidan O'Brien, is the 7th horse to die competing in the Melbourne Cup since 2013. His death also marks the 2nd this year at Flemington Racecourse, which averages 2 deaths per year. The executive general manager at Racing Victoria, Jamie Starr, issued this statement. It is with sadness we confirm Anthony Van Dyck had to be humanely euthanized after sustaining a fractured fetlock during the running of the Melbourne Cup at Flemington. The horse received immediate veterinary care. However, he was unable to be saved due to the nature of the injury sustained. Quickly, the reason people always ask why when a horse breaks a bone, it has to be put down. A horse's body mass is different from a human being.
Right.
And crucially, when a horse breaks a bone, that bone usually shatters. Unlike a human where it breaks clean, the horse's bone usually shatters. So when it mends, usually when it mends, the bone becomes deformed, and it is unable to bear the weight that the horse puts down on it. And remember that the average horse, a thoroughbred horse, weighs about 1,100, 1,200 pounds. So the deformed bone and the horse unable to bear the weight on the deformed bone, the deformed joint, usually you're going to have an animal that is in excruciating pain every day. So the humane thing is to put it out of its misery by euthanizing it. So that's the answer to that question.
Take away the pain, definitely. I
Yep.
feel like this Melbourne Cup had so many storylines coming out of it, George and Wayne, and for me the favorite was Joseph O'Brien beating his dad.
Yeah.
But George, I want to explain a little bit to me with this whipping thing, because I mean, is it that the animal rights persons are stressing out the owners of horse
there's a
racing?
rule.
Why is it? Because are you telling me that, you know, if a jockey in his own opinion that this horse needs to, you know, improve and increases his pace and so on, and then you're riding and it's not working and you touch him a little more than the norm, I mean, you're gonna get 13 race days?
Yeah.
And $50,000? That's a hefty fine.
The reason is they were warned again before the race that, look, gentlemen, ladies riding, we're going to be taking a zero tolerance approach to any infringement where the whip rules are concerned. And remember, it's not that he went 2 or 3 strokes over the limit. He went way over the limit, and that's why the final was so strong.
But those jockeys, they need a union to really defend him. That to me, for 13 race days and $50,000, that's serious.
Guess what? There were 23 horses in the Melbourne Cup. Only 1 got fined.
Exactly, and do they really need a
That's why you need a
for
union to defend that
reason?
one person.
Anyway, let's take the break. This man, which side is he? That side. This man is crazy. He's crazy.